Welcome to Wolves Weekly. I'm Barrett Henderson, the Director of Media Relations here at Western Oregon University. Joined now by head men's basketball coach Brady Bergeson. Brady, appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks for having me back.
Well, let's go ahead and get right into it. Number 15, Dixie State, came here on Saturday, and Western Oregon gave them everything they could handle. That was a great game, Coach.
It was a good game. You know, it was everything we expected to have. Having Dixie State in here, they're without a doubt a top 20, top 10 team in the country. They showed that again on Saturday, and I thought we gave them some problems defensively over the course of the game. I really liked the way that our guys kept the pressure on the ball and tried to get them out of their sets and some of the things that they do, try to keep them uncomfortable. And our rotations were as good as they've been all year long. Had we done a little bit better job on the glass, I think we could have gotten them there. But we're back to the drawing board on that. We'll have to get better over the course of this week and just keep working at it.
Yeah, Coach, looking at some of these highlights here, not too many people love defensive highlights, but you guys really did a good job forcing a lot of turnovers, especially early on. I think Dixie State had about 12 turnovers at halftime.
Yeah, and that was part of the plan. And if we're doing what we should do defensively, then we're in a lot of good places, to attack the ball, sometimes with more than one guy. And we really try to cover each other's back on the backside. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that, again, over the course of the game. I thought we held our stance for long periods of time. I thought our hands stayed high. It's those details that, again, they don't necessarily get you the stop in the moment, but over the course of time, those present problems.
Mirza, from the outside, he got things going, and that's probably positive to see somebody hitting some shots from the outside.
Yeah, we've got really good shooters on this team, and a number of guys that have just haven't made shots like they can yet, and we're not worried about it. We know that those shots will fall over time. But Mirza gave us a great lift that way. It's always nice to see the ball go in the hole, and it gives you bench confidence and makes you feel good. You get some reward for all the work that you've got going in. He gave us a good lift.
Well, Coach, we're actually joined today by one of your players, Devon Alexander. Devon, can you hear us all right over there?
Yes, I can hear you guys.
Devon, you guys are off to a 2-3 start on the season and hosting a couple teams coming in this weekend. But first question is, what item will you be picking up on Black Friday?
I need a bed frame still. I'm still sleeping on a mattress on the floor, so I'll probably end up going to look for a bed frame and maybe, if I can, get a new pair of shoes.
Well, let's talk a little bit about how the team's playing so far this season. How do you feel that? How do you feel the team's doing?
I think we're doing great defensively. Offensively, Andy Avgi went down early in the season, and he's a big part, of our scoring down inside. So we're still trying to find out, who's going to step up, who's going to be that, that scorer until he gets back. And, he also helps with rebounding, and we're trying to, pick that up as well, rebound collectively as a team.
Well, I got to ask you, who taught you how to play defense? Because you're one of the best defenders in the Great Northwest Athletic Conference.
Thank you, but I would probably give the credit to my pops. I played travel ball with him growing up, and he's a defensive-minded type of guy, and we like to get into the ball and do things like that, and I'll probably give the credit to him.
Talk about the vision as a defender you have to have. You got quick hands. You see passes a little bit before they're made too.
Yeah. I've been told that I have a decent awareness defensively, and I pride myself on that. I love getting steals. It gets our team going. It gets us easy buckets.
Well, Devon, we wish you the best luck this week and go get a couple wins.
Thank you.
Coach, again, one of your better defenders there, one of the best defenders in the conference. Talk about what he brings to the floor.
Devon's got a really good natural sense of where to position himself. He's got good instincts on the ball. He can sort of predict where the ball is going to go a lot of times with the pass. He's got really exceptionally quick hands that allows him to get a lot of deflections. We keep a a defensive hustle chart that we call the burn point chart, and Devon's consistently one of the leaders on that, and just objectively measures, defensive hustle and work as it relates to the game.
Coach, this week you got Willamette coming on Wednesday, 7 o'clock tip-off, and you have Corbin on Saturday at 4:15 tip-off in the Capital City Classic. First, let's talk a little bit about Willamette and what they're bringing.
They're smaller. They've got a number of guys that they're very perimeter oriented. They'll slide guys into the post a little bit, but it makes them versatile, interchangeable. So they'll mix their defenses up a little bit and throw some different looks at you to try to keep you off balance. Like us, they've struggled a little bit on the boards as a result of being a little bit smaller so far this season. So I think, again, if we can continue to try to improve in those areas, I hope that becomes an advantage for us on Wednesday night. But a tough team and a team that's putting a lot together. You can see the growth on film over the course of each game that they play so far this year.
Yeah, they're 0-3, but that's 3 losses combined by 11 points, so they've been in every game this year.
Mm-hmm.
Corbin on Saturday, that's a team that's another team that's getting a lot better as the season goes on. They're now 3-2, and they hung in with Oregon State in an exhibition in the first half. Jordan Carter for them, averaging 19 points a game.
Yeah, he's a handful. We've played against him for a couple of years now, and he's really good, a local talent here. And they've got a new coach this year. Coach Maston has tremendous reputation. He's very good. Coach Hill's actually over there. He used to coach here at Western Oregon. He helps them out as well. So it's a very well coached team, disciplined team, and it's a squad that doesn't beat themselves. They're typically pretty good from outside and can spread you a little bit and beat you from the outside.
Well, we wish you the best of luck this weekend, and like I told Devon, go get a couple wins.
Thank you.
And that'll do it for Wolves Weekly this week.